how much does this fight mean to you specifically to fight Charles in Madison Square Garden?
I absolutely love it, man. I love challenges. I love climbing a big hill. I have shed blood in Madison Garden twice. I will draw blood in Madison Square Garden for a third time on Saturday night. Big title implications against a guy who's already beat me, shattered my dreams of becoming lightweight champion. And on Saturday night, I submit myself as the #1 contender, and my next fight will be for the belt.
Are you surprised at the reaction here, or do you think it's just because they're such fans of Charles?
Yeah, I mean, Charles is beloved. Hey, listen, if you don't love Charles Oliveira, you're not a mixed martial arts fan. So I straight give it to him. Hey, so I fully expect it. I just saw Charles in the back. It's all respect. If you don't love Charles Oliveira, you can kick rocks. We're showing up on Saturday night. We're going to blow off the freaking roof off of Madison Square Garden, and you guys are going to love it.
And one last one for you, Mike. You know, you said in the countdown you were a fraction of a second away from getting that UFC title, so I'm curious, do you even approach this fight differently knowing just how close you were to raising that title?
Almost does not count in this sport, and that's why we all absolutely love it. It doesn't matter how close you get unless you get the ref pulling you off inside the octagon. The fight is not over. Charles came back. He proved not only to himself but to the entire world that he is a top contender. He was a champion for a reason, and he was a champion for a while. Now it's my turn. It's my time to avenge a loss, and on Saturday night, we do it.
And question for Charles in the back right here. Obviously a massive support here in New York, so I'll just, give you the floor. Is there anything you want to say to the fans here in New York?
Boa noite, boa noite. Eu tava esperando tudo isso aqui. Eu amo vocês. Isso aqui é um sonho que eu tô vivendo. Eu sonhei em ser conhecido, eu sonhei em ser respeitado. E hoje eu tô vivendo um sonho. Eu sou muito grato por tudo isso que vem acontecendo na minha vida. Vocês são foda.
And for Charles, obviously Michael said, he plans to shed blood in there and he wants to get one step closer to the lightweight title. So I'm curious, what are you expecting from Mike and how do you see the fight actually playing out?
Olha, de verdade, eu respeito demais esse cara. Ele é um cara gigante, um cara família. Vai ser uma grande luta, vai ser uma guerra. Mas eu tô pronto pra isso. Eu não ligo tira sangue. Vocês sabem a minha escola, chutebox, sangue a gente tira todos os dias. Eu tô pronto pra guerra.
All right. For Michael, I know the notion that Charles Oliveira is a quitter has been dispelled in a lot of people's minds, but you brought it up in a lot of interviews this week. Why do you think that is still in there, and how do you feel you're going to bring that out of him?
No, I did not bring it up this week at all. It was asked to me about our previous bout, in which case I do believe he had not proven that he was not. Since then, I have completely recounted that. Charles is a champion for a reason. He's come back in a lot of fights. Also, I did say every single person on the planet has a little bit of quitter in them. We've all got a little bit of quitter in us. It's just got to take the right time, the right amount of pressure. So hopefully we'll see it.
Charles Oliveira, vamos lá. Você constantemente fala sobre legado e cinturão. Por que é tão importante para você ter o cinturão se você já tem um legado construído? Olha só, está do outro lado do mundo, milhares de fãs torcendo por você. De onde vem essa motivação e por que o cinturão é tão importante?
Olha, a gente tem que estar aqui por algo. Eu tô aqui pela história, pelo legado, eu preciso tornar campeão. Há um mês atrás meu filho nasceu e eu prometi para ele mesmo. Eu vou ser campeão mais uma vez. Da mesma forma que eu fui campeão pra minha filha, eu vou ser campeão pro meu filho. Olha, eu não sei quando. A gente não tem, é tudo no tempo de Deus. Mas eu vou estar aqui pra fazer história.
Charles, mais uma. No Brasil, a história é muito famosa. Você teve a sua filha, foi campeão, 9, 8 vitórias seguidas. Qual foi o clique que deu quando a sua filha nasceu? E você sentiu esse mesmo clique quando o Dominique nasceu?
Olha, não é um clique. Eu tinha que fazer algo para poder, dar tudo de bom para minha filha. E foi isso que eu fiz. O que eu sei fazer de melhor, eu sei lutar. Eu não sou esses caras que ficam falando um monte. Eu simplesmente, quando fecho o queijo, eu vou lá e faço acontecer. É isso que eu vou fazer de novo. Eu vou dar a volta por cima, eu vou se tornar campeão mais uma vez, eu vou deixar o meu legado cada vez maior e eu preciso da ajuda de todos vocês. Essa energia positiva é isso que faz acontecer. Olha, de verdade, se esses caras acham que eles estão prontos para pagar o preço, eu tô 10 vezes maior. Eu nasci para isso, eu vou fazer história mais uma vez.
Just a quick one for Michael Chandler as well. Earlier this week, you talked about how you were looking forward to fighting at 170. When you think about that division, which matchup intrigues you the most?
I'm not really thinking about 170 right now. Unfortunately, I'm under 170 as we speak. So Saturday night, we fight at 155. We cement ourselves as the #1 contender. and I win that belt in 2025. There's a lot of fun matchups up there. I'm a big lightweight. I enjoyed the camp for 170, but right now we're focused on 155 and that 155 lightweight title.
Thank you.
Conor McGregor will most likely be watching on Saturday. Do you want to use this performance to send a message to Conor?
I've got absolutely no message for Conor McGregor. I'm 100% focused on Charles Oliveira. Conor McGregor can't get his house in order long enough to figure out how to string together a training camp to show up to the UFC octagon and do what guys like I and Charles Oliveira do multiple times a year. So he can enjoy it from wherever he's enjoying it from. We'll keep the octagon warm while he's out.
And then one for Michael Chandler. You've said about Islam Makhachev in the past, you said good old-fashioned American wrestling beats Dagestani Sambo any day of the week. How does American wrestling fare against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu this weekend?
I guess we'll find out on Saturday night. Obviously, Charles is decorated. The most submission wins in UFC history. That's why I love this fight. I love a scary fight. I love an exciting fight. And I love Madison Square Garden. This has become like my second home. My 6th fight in the UFC, my 3rd time at Madison Square Garden in this beautiful city of New York. So I'm excited to go out there. If I want to take the fight to the ground, I'll try to take it to the ground. I think I will take it to the ground, and I think I'll stop his shots if I want to stop his shots. So it's going to be fun.